Good morning, students. Let us discuss the last part of the lesson, diversity in our society. Already we have studied how the different religion and culture people came and settled in Thar Desert as well as in Sikkim. Okay, so in this class we are going to discuss about Pondicherry, a small state. So how the different people came to Pondicherry and settled. So Pondicherry is a tiny state in the southeastern coast of India. So tiny means very small. So Pondicherry is a tiny state or place which is now at present ruling by central government, that is called Union Territory. Pondicherry is a Union Territory. So Union Territory means the state or place which is ruling by central government or president. Okay. So Pondicherry is a small area which is located at coastal area in the southeast. So that's why Pondicherry attracted a number of European trading companies like the Dutch, Portuguese, English and the French. So why these trading people came to Pondicherry? So to establish their trade in India, because it is a coastal area, they can export and they can reach this place through boats or ships easily. That's why the Pondicherry attracted all the European traders. So they established trading posts and also small colonies of their people. So after reaching to Pondicherry, these all Dutch, Portuguese, English and French people also established their trading posts. Trading post means they did trade from this place only, exports and imports. They constructed warehouses and ports to protect their goods. Okay, and also they constructed the small village colony of their people for their staff. So after some years, over time, the French acquired control over the place. So out of these four European countries, finally French gained control on Pondicherry. They and held it till 1954, when the people of Pondicherry voted to join the Indian Union. Up to 1954, the French people continued their power on Pondicherry. So after the independence also they continued up to 1954. So after that, the people of Pondicherry voted to join the Indian Union. Already you know that at the time of independence, so in our country there were 550 princely states are there. Princely states means kingdoms, small kingdoms. Like how many were there? 550. So after independence, these 550 states become the Indian nation. They united, they joined into Indian Union. Okay, but Pondicherry continued up to 1954 as independent state. Later that was joined into the Indian territory. So that's why at present also Pondicherry has a large number of French speaking people besides Tamils and others. So many French people also settled here. Okay, during the freedom movement in India. So already you know that to get freedom from Britishers, so we fought, we struggled more than 200 years. That is called freedom movement or national movement. So at the time in India against the British, Pondicherry offered refuge to many freedom fighters like Subramanya Bharati, the great nationalist poet of Tamil Nadu, and Aurobindo Ghosh, who was initially a revolutionary nationalist from Bengal and eventually became an important spiritual master of modern India. So, at the time of national movement, so the Pondicherry gave shelter to so many people, leaders, so like Subramanya Bharati and Aurobindo Ghosh. When you visit Pondicherry, you can see the ashramam which is established by Aurobindo Ghosh in Pondicherry. So, a large number of devotees from all over India came to settle down here because of Aurobindo Ghosh. So many devotees came from this place. So Aurobindo Ghosh and his French disciple, the mother established Aurobindo Ashramam. Subsequently, an international village named as Aravalli was established with the backing of the United Nations to spread the message of peace and global cooperation. So finally, Aurobindo Ghosh and with the help of other French people, so they established Aurobindo Ashramam. And another very interesting thing is they established an international village. So what is the meaning of international village? So we can see different country people in that area. They came and settled here, and so many country people visit this place every year. So that's called an international village named as Aravalli, was established with the backing of the help of United Nations, means USA, to spread the message of peace and global cooperation. So most of the people from different countries came and settled here, and they stayed here. Okay, so Pondicherry thus offers an example of place where not only diverse culture of Indian matched, but also where people of the whole world come together to celebrate oneness of humanity. Not only different people, different cultured people from India, so different cultured people throughout the world came and settled here, and they are celebrating oneness of humanity. Okay, next. So that is the history of Pondicherry. Okay, so unity in diversity. So important thing is, so we can see different people, different culture people, religion people, community people, region people, but we are having a unity between them. So that we showed at the time of national movement. Okay, so over the past centuries, India emerged as a country with shared cultures, religions, political systems, etc. So already you know that at the beginning only one clan people were there in Indian subcontinent. So later Muslims came from different countries like Afghanistan and Arabian areas to establish their rule in our country along with those kings. So Muslim religion or community people came and settled in our country. So along with the Britishers, Christianity came and spread in our country. Okay, and Buddhism spread here, and Jainism. So like that, so different religion people came and settled, and different cultured people came and settled. Okay, along with them, different political systems also developed in our country. Okay, so along with the diversity, so all these people lived together at the time also. Okay, next, this history of diversity and integration helped Indian people to come together as a nation to fight the British rule. So afterwards, what happened? So after the 200 years rule, so our people, Indian people, revolted against the rule of Britishers to get the freedom. So the common struggle is called the national movement. So at the time of national movement, all diverse people joined their hands to fight against the Britishers. So here one song given. So first of all we have to see this. So don't forget the days of blood, O friend. In the midst of your happiness, remember to shed a tear for us. The hunter has torn away every single flower. Do plant a flower in the desert garden, dear friend. Having fallen to bullets, we slept in Jallianwala Bagh. Do light a lamp on this lonely grave, O friend. The blood of Hindus and Muslims flows together today. Do soak your robe in this river of blood, dear friend. Some rot in jails while others lie in their graves. Do shed a few tears for them, O friend. So Indian People Theatre Association composed this song, and this song was sung after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar, in which a British general opened a fire on a large group of unarmed peaceful people, killing many and wounding even more. So what is the history of Jallianwala Bagh massacre? In the year 1940, so that is the year of revolutions. So at the time, non-cooperation movement and Swadeshi movement and Quit India movement was started by our leaders. So at the time of non-cooperation movement, so people all over India hesitated against the Britishers. So at the time, some people in Punjab, so near Jallianwala Bagh, the place of in one ground, people attended for meeting to discuss the problems. So at the time, the British general, means Warren Hastings, so opened fire on a large group of unarmed peaceful people. So by firing, so at the time, so many people were killed. So there was no another route to escape from that ground. So those walls are high, okay. So it is having only one gate. So that's why people unable to escape from that area. So that's why so many people were killed and so many and wounded even more. So men and women, Hindus, Sikh and Muslims, rich and poor, had gathered to protest against the massacre of the British. So this song was composed and sung to honor the memory of those brave people. So in that meeting, so many people, men and women, Hindus, Sikhs, Muslims, rich and poor, all are gathered there. Okay, so songs and symbols that emerged during the freedom struggle serve as constant reminder of our country's rich tradition of respect for diversity. So, do you know the story of the Indian flag? It was used as a symbol of protest against the British by people everywhere. So already know that we used tricolor flag. Okay, so to protest against the British at the time. So in his book Diversity of India, Jawaharlal Nehru says that Indian unity is not something imposed from the outside, but rather it was something deeper and within its fold. The widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced, and every variety acknowledged and even encouraged. So, the book Discovery of India, written by Jawaharlal Nehru, and he was said that the unity is not something imposed from the outside. So, unity is there in between our people. Okay, they practiced tolerance and unity. Okay, so the Nehru was also coined the phrase unity in diversity to describe the country. So, how you can describe the country? Unity in diversity. So, different diverse people are living in our country. So, here 29 language states, linguistic states are there. More than 350 different languages are speaking in our country. Different religion people are living in our country. Different cultured people are living in our country. Okay, because of technology, so many other country people also came and settled in our country. So all are living together without any disputes. Okay, so that is the meaning of unity in diversity. Clear? So with this lesson is completed. So write your own notes. Thank you.